I'm back, my friends. So where was I? Where was I? So this Rosie. So from that rose flower was born Rezene, Rosina, Rosie. Okay, so this Amanil, it's a guy, obviously. The son of Wizoro Miss Rosina and Mr. Guy Gebrselassie. Most all of them are dinky dwarfish kind of thing. Okay? And their brother, Amanin, I think he studied in the Sudan. I think he did microbiology or biomedical science. Okay? So he friended an ex-resident at YMCA who used to live with me, very short guy, Eob Gobramus. He did his biomedical science from Kingston University. That's where I went. So we went from the same university, but he was ahead of me because he's much older. So he made a friendship with him. Now they are friends for life, obviously. To get at me in fun, like how cold, cannibal could these people be? Like, imagine. No, imagine, this is for real, my friend. Virtual reality game wars artificial intelligence. This is human intelligence of annihilating, crushing someone, like, kill them. Very cool, isn't it? Really. No wonder these people come from Libya, my friend. They just capsized and they died like crazy. Like, they end up in Europe, traveling 15,000 kilometers on foot, escaping from Sahara Desert. All these people trying to take all their organs and they end up here. So they kill us, my friend. They kill me. Horrible, There is no such. I never. This looks like a movie, my friend. Like a movie script, something that you watch as a fiction. I never seen such kind of things, my friend. Okay. So this, I will go back to the burger, my friend. Okay. So Asmarat, the Mexican burger, I had with her 2004, 2005. That was my first employment for Royal Free Hospital. Like, so we were dating each other. I had a nice burger. Like, she was a really sweet girl. Like, I think she was very scared for her career, and she was working for this cardiologist man, very bulky, big guy, big man. Always with her jail. He used to work for 9th floor, like, So she was under him, cardiologist. So she did her faces obviously. She was so scared. I think she was not feeling comfortable, like, she was always scared, my friend, in her shell, little. She was very tiny, but she was very sweet, like, very, very good looking girl. And she was very scared. She was not that kind of like upfront, with no inhibition kind of thing. Like, always very cautious about, watching her career progress, like, But I was much kind of like, well, that's how I was, like, I'm not trying to say, like, I'm better than her or stuff, like, but different personalities, like, So that burger, so I came to South Muslim Mental Hospital, Rosie Parkway, like, so I had that burger as well, like, big, fat, satisfying burger with cheese, like, all that kind of dripping, all this, the cheese after melt, everything, like, So they want to make politics out of it, like, So my daughter was born, that was, I think, her first year. She was born in 2010, so 2011 was her first year birthday. So it was kind of like a gift to cheer me up, I think, okay? So they're saying, you eating a burger, fat burger, Mexican burger with a jalapeno extra, hot. These people, they play with your mind, like, So this is mental institution, So an employee working there, they try to play you, like, you're gonna be a customer, man, to make money out of you. You're gonna be on the death industry customer, a patient, a customer / so that's what they do, okay? So what happened in 2019? I was employed for NHS England. I think I did work there for nearly 8 months. Okay, so my initial contract was for 6 months. So they extended for another 3 months or something. So I finished working there. So what came was COVID. Okay, Corona is like this tiara or this woman, like Corona, my friend. Corona crown for women version. So they say Corona. So they had to create art. Politics is art, politics is art, real art. So they want to make that, my friend, COVID, Corona. So I was doing my master's at UCL University College Hospital. Okay, sorry, University College, London University. Okay. So part of one of the things that we were doing was it was called health informatics. I did pay a lot of money, probably around £15,000 after interest. Okay, so one of the things that we were working was this chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COVID. Okay, so if you rounded it to this 2 decimal point, what you got is COVID. Very clever people, like art, political art. Okay, COVID. This Chinese man from somewhere in China, he ate some kind of strange food, and he that time they used to have this what they call the SAR, somewhere in South Latin America. Okay, so this Chinese guy ate some kind of strange, food. So it was very contagious, and it's polluted, and it was just communicated to the whole world. It started in China. They have to create propaganda, my friend. This is just misinformation to create a panic attack on everyone. That's mental disease. How many people died? Millions, thousands. Like this leaves, dried leaves in autumn, in winter, dry. Some of them panic attack, scared. We had a lot of these people with Parkinson disease, nervous breakdown, everything, heart attack, fear. People got locked for 2 years. I never seen such an injustice. Anyway, so this is COVID, okay? Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Okay, nothing else. Corona is all about breathing problem. You got all the asthma, maybe you don't do sports, you're not active. You always eat, you just watch TV 24 hours, my friend. You don't have any social life. You don't go to the open space, on the road, you don't cycle, you don't run, whatsoever. You are always located within this cubicle in your house, 4x4 meter, that's you wanted for 2 years. So they have this movie called Control in Italy. I think Zodi, her husband or something, she's Eritrean. So they had that thing, they tried to find out how many years human being can go with a lot of control their mind. I think it was a movie, something. I think they might have that kind of inspiration. Zodi means crown. Zodi Araya, that's crown in Tigrinya. So they created this Corona. Corona means like the crown of woman, like this tiara, like a crown, princess, queen. So they created this COVID. I think they must have made up the name COVID, but well, according to me, it's just like COVID, my friend. You round it up, and it's COVID. Okay, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It's all about breathing problem. You just choke, my friend. Everything, your heart gets clogged, and your breathing, your lungs. If you don't run, so you always have to keep our feet, my friend. Otherwise you're gonna be obese. You're gonna be big balloon, then boom, explode. Sorry, not against other people, So that's COVID, okay? So they made politics art because of these two burgers. Rosina, they tried to empower someone, okay? And Dr. Asmarat Kidani. In the news in Eritrea, they always were talking about Asmarat. They made the governor of Resi, Mrs. Asmarat somewhere. Everything, my friend, okay? So Asmarat, Dr. Asmarat Kidani, I think she's American. She vanished from this country. I don't know, something to do with it. I'm not 100% sure. So this is an injustice, my friend. So Eyob Governor was a guy who used to live with us at YMCA. So we even, in fact, I do have some photos. I think that's how this Emmanuel guy got about his details. So he added him, like, So he's a pathology manager somewhere in the NHS. I don't know which hospital he's from, working for. Okay, so this is so that's Mexican burger that I had with Dr. Asmat Kidane dating her, like, So they want to make it sexy, my friend, as if this disease is like sexy, like hot sizzler, my friend. Okay, so you got all the jalapeno Mexican food. Recently, in fact, one of the ex-girlfriend I was dating a long time ago, she went to Mexico and she was saying like Mexico, Mexico. Oh, is it? That's about the burger, my friend. So these people were trying to round me up all the way from every angle, from our neighbor, Miss Rosina, Mr. Tsagay, his son, Mr. Tasfander Agargar, you got all this Corona, COVID, my managers. So they try to rob me of everything about I have in life. My name, my social network, my family, my sisters, my work colleague, my reputation, my looks, my friend, my kids, my charisma, my career, okay, my intellectual skills, my managerial skills, my friend. I've been involved with all this Wayane work for 20 something years, my friend, okay. I was just like agitating everything about it, like about health, about sports, about music, writing. My friend, I work so hard for on it, my friend, okay. So Wayane gone. Now people are just being swapped, my friend. It's gonna come to you. So this is like how they trap you from every angle, So they try to. It's all about ownership. They were trying to own me. Cope the thought, like this African God, like obviously. God gave me that strength, my friend, and indestructible guy. Mr. Eob Solomon told Abraham, not Mr. T, okay? So this is what was going on because I want to make it into context, like obviously, like this guy, Marhawi, he married my sister, obviously, like his parents are like very short, kind of pinkish pygmy. Sorry against short people, like So they were trying to kind of like change their looks and everything. They look like this crushed car, with a crushed car when you go an accident, they crash into something and you go looking kind of thing. That's how they look, my friend. So they had to marry my sister in order for me to get at me, my brother, me, like all the other my families. So like they created everything, my friend, to just crush me